isn't as important as how you respond to the test overall.
Well, so what I'm getting at the problem, though, is that I have a hard time distinguishing between the way that I've learned to act and how I want to act because of the Asperger's syndrome and how I really feel, if that makes any sense.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is you answer it according to the way you really feel.
Right.
Don't do it based on what societal expectations are, what you think the right answer might be.
Well, and I guess
true feelings and your true
and it's hard for me to even do that, I guess what I'm saying.
I know. You
So,
just try your best.
Okay.
Questions before I set you up with the test. Do you have any questions you want to ask me?
No, other than the one thing I realized, the one thing I'm going to fight in this case is that the American Disabilities Act, it says right on their website that police have a duty before they even arrest you to see if you have any handicaps, like mental health, and if it's affecting the, and if it's even really, if there's really any point in arresting you, instead of asking me why I was doing what I was doing or whatever else, because, and it really drives the point home, is that I also got email that was sent the same day I was arrested, and because it all involves this email I sent them right before I went to ticket, because I was scared to go ticket because I was afraid I'd be arrested or whatever. And anyway, that was why they replied to me. Well, they make it clear in that email that they wanted to find out what I was thinking. Well, they wouldn't have arrested me anyway. Then they harassed me about it and stuff, like, oh, we heard, and that might be trying to get fishing for information, like I'd threatened to kill the mayor and stuff, which ain't true, not even implied to the best of my knowledge. Well, anyway, that's the whole thing. Under the law, though, federal law, they had a duty to talk to me first, so there's going to be a American Disabilities Act type issue with all this.
And that's why you may or may not want to contact Charlie Rao. That's up to you.
Well, I probably...
You might well have some legitimate issues tied to the Disability Act, but you're going to need an attorney. You're going to be able to do this on your own.
Right.
If
That's
Charlie
the thing.
can't take it, then you might be able to go to either legal aid or ABLE.
Well, see, that's the thing, even the current litigation, this should have been true 10 years ago. My understanding is even the prosecutors in court, because I basically have a communication disability. I can communicate, but things are affecting my communication that shouldn't, like body language, how I feel about, in other words, I think my competency is in part depending on if they followed federal law literally the way I believe they should, it wouldn't be as much of an issue because the public, because everybody would respect the fact that I have a hard time talking about stuff. But the prosecutors normally, they try to trip you up and make you emotionally get out of control. But that is also in conflict with me having a disability, and that creates, in Ohio, has never had anybody fight those issues, and I'm willing to fight for them.
Well, there have been.
Well,
there are very, very few, but there was a gal who fought it just about a year ago and actually got her case overturned based on something very similar to you. So.
Yeah, and that's what I want to do. Even making the complete, see, behind the scenes, the other thing, because one of my people, because I had people from the local rescue services come and talk to me for a while, because they couldn't find any place handicap accessible for me when I wanted to go in the hospital. First it was the VA, then the local ones. So they came to my house to see me. And I don't know if that's in your records or not, but the rescue services have been seeing me up until about a week ago about everything. And one of the guys that talked to me, he believes it's what I thought it was. VIPs were a member of this group. They didn't like me. They harassed me. They got the prosecutor and other people. And who knows how the VIP influence works. But even the FBI coming to see me seems to be more a VIP thing. And when VIPs complain to the FBI listens a little bit better.
Let me go. We're going to need to find a place where you can fill this test out.
Okay.
We might be able to let you stay here. Hold on just a second.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, one thing I did forget to mention that I don't know if it's important or not. There are periods of time I was scared that some of these people that wanted to silence me might even go as far as trying to hurt or kill me to silence me, because that's the ultimate way to silence somebody, and I don't know if that matters with what you're doing, but it's one of the things that bothered me, so. Okay. Okay. Can you turn off the light? Oh, okay. Well, so I'll let you go in first. I remember to stop by White Castle on the way home.
I'm sorry?
I don't come over this way that much now. I was going to stop by White Castle. I used to like them years ago, but I don't get by them too often now.
Are you getting here okay?
Yeah.
Let me get this chair out of the way for you. You can sit right there.
Okay.
Ooh, careful.
Well,
Okay?
yeah, it's a good thing I don't have a super lot of feeling. It's actually the places I have the most feeling are my kneecaps, unfortunately. It's just strange. Of course, it did what I thought it did. It made my legs want my elbow wasted enough. Push up that. Yeah, I just need to get off my butt for a second and try to get my legs to calm down. Okay.
Is it going to be comfortable for you to do this?
Yeah.
I mean, would you be more comfortable if you had a clipboard on your lap?
No, it's okay like this. I normally use a table.
Okay, so you just read number 1 there, and then fill in the circles. Keep it through F or false, okay?
Okay.
If you need to take a break, just come out and tell me, okay?
Okay.
Hey.